Jimmy, I don't know if this is such a good idea.
Are you kidding me?
You sure there's money in here?
Hey, they gotta pay those people that give blood with something, don't they? This is the perfect crime. Who else but us would think to rob the capital city blood bank?
Hey, look at the jars. It's like
somebody broke in and smashed all the blood jars. What happened here? Maybe robbing this blood bank wasn't such a great idea.
It's monster time.
Phone's just ringing off the hook. They've been doing it all morning. Press won't leave me alone. You know why? Because that turncoat, Superintendent McClellan, he gave a story to the press about those two jokers who robbed that blood bank last night. And now he says that I'm soft on crime.
Sorry, sir, did you say blood bank?
Oh, and they smashed up the whole place? But is that any reason to say that I could be... Mayor Mel. No comment on that. No, I know how to spell the word incompetent. What's worse, have you looked at this?
No.
Front page, Capital City Chronicle. It's all about Superintendent McClellan running against me for mayor. And look at the headline. The mayor is a fool. Huh? Just when you think a man's a friend, and he just turns into nothing more than a loose acquaintance.
I've been working for the man for 10 years, and if that doesn't prove he's a fool, I don't know what does, the young Superintendent McClellan went on to say.
Whoa. Does it say young? What does that say?
It's actually bold and underlined, but sir, that's beside the point. Don't you think this blood bank break-in's a pretty big deal? I mean, when you called this morning, you sounded...
This is elections got me all riled up. Just riled up. Don't you worry about the blood bank. We'll get those foolish robbers to tell us what they did with that blood. I'll get the phone. Mayor Mel? The hospital? Why would anybody smash up the hospital? But that's crazy. They drained what? The entire blood supply? Luke, I think you might have had a point. Do you think that you could...
Well, sir, I don't know. We're on it.
Those monster warriors. What would we do without them?
So, when you're dealing with microbacterial elements, the key is... would you mind excusing me for a second?
All right, get under it. All right, keep it up. That's awesome. Way to go, guys. You know what? I have to just go take care of something. You guys keep going, okay?
Not now. Well?
A monster warrior selling nuts and bolts and flashlight batteries? I don't think so.
I'm congenial. And pleasant. I would run this place way better than you.
Why don't we just say it's a no-go and end this job interview now?
This job interview is over when I say it's over. And I'm gonna come back.
Okay, but I just don't feel right going and checking this out without Vanka.
I sent out the monster call 3 times. I don't know what else we can...
Don't come back.
There she is. What? Coming out of that store.
That's right, don't come back.
Fine, I won't.
Even as a customer.
What?
We got trouble.
I was in the middle of a job interview.
How'd it go?
Better than the last one.
Why are you job hunting?
My guardian has run into some financial difficulties. His research project fell through. He's scrambling to get a job teaching, but that's crazy. He should continue his bloodfish research. So I'm able-bodied. I can earn my own keep.
You mean he's studying the rare northern bloodfish?
Trying to get them back to their natural waters and out of Capital City Harbor. Until his boat got attacked by gulls or something.
Wait. You said bloodfish. And his boat was what?
Some sort of bird ripped apart the sails down at the harbor. And some passing ship dropped these massive cement-like bricks on his deck. Why?
We better get to the hospital fast.
Well, I can't be sure on the basis of a cursory analysis, but first impressions are teeth.
Teeth.
Teeth sharp enough to rip through a ship's mast? Or to suck up an entire blood bank? Or to rip apart the side of a hospital and drain their entire blood supply? After all, that's what the mayor said happened last night.
Last night.
A giant blood-sucking monster.
Very big and very sharp teeth.
Guys, I really don't have a good feeling about this.
I think I know who we need to talk to.
We thought we had the perfect robbery planned.
It was horrible. Big red eyes, weird ears, super weird teeth.
Do you think you could draw what you saw?
The eyes were narrower.
Not that narrow.
Yes, they were, and you're using too much shadow. Your perspective is way off.
You trying to create a mood?
Well, your composition, it's inarticulate.
I can't work under these conditions.
Oh, just like you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Are you sure this is what you saw?
Yes. Why? What is it?
It's an explanation as to why it goes after blood. Any kind of blood. Blood donations, plasma. It also explains those teeth outside. And why it only comes out at night. It's a giant, and it'll make that humongous vampire bat.
We've got a problem. Guys, I can promise you the moment the mayor understands what we're facing, he will make it top priority.
Copy.
Mr. Mayor, we...
Hey, gang! What's shaking? Oh, my new personal stylist. So, what do you think? Huh? This is part of the new, younger image. There'll be no more talk about Superintendent McClellan being the younger candidate, I can assure you of that. It's important. It's important that the citizens of Capital City know that their mayor is as young and as vital as they are. What can I do for you?
Well, never mind.
Oh. Nice. Like this.
Okay, so he's a little distracted. But we all know when the city's under real threat. He's always there.
Quiet. What was that?
Tonio, you said something about vampire bats coming out only at night? What time is it?
These are the ugliest things I've ever seen.
They're amazing.
Look out!
Everybody, get back! Get back!
What's with the giant teeth? It doesn't make any sense.
Barbara, what are you doing?
There's got to be some sort of tactical reason for them, doesn't there? Come on, Mr. Bat, show me what you've got. You're a lot more bark than bite. In fact... I could have made it myself, you know.
Yeah, no. Just want to make sure.
I think they're flying off.
An unusual defense mechanism.
But not with that effect. You can say that again. Why do I get the feeling this was all just a test and that these things will be back?
Well, the blood donor crooks said they saw only one. My guardian saw two, and here there were 3.
So, like you said, they are multiplying.
Any more bats that size, and they're not going to be able to live off bloodfish, the blood donor clinic, or the hospital plasma. They're going to need a fresh supply of food, and fast.
And we gotta find these things before tomorrow night.
Then we're gonna need some help.
I'm sorry, guys, but I don't have any movies about giant bats specifically.
Okay, what about vampire bats?
As a general rule, vampire bats tend to appear in the form of rampaging colonies or clouds.
Swarm section behind the popcorn machine.
Correct? Or as the animal form of a vampire.
Undead section, east wall, 3rd shelf.
Well, there's a girl who knows her way around the shop.
Well, that's it. That's the answer.
The answer to what?
Well, you observe everything, right? And we've been in the store so many times that you know it like the back of your hand. So I'm thinking that if Vanka's gonna work anywhere, she should work here.
Here?
It's a brilliant idea.
Wait, you're looking for a job? Because I was thinking of taking on a new staff person. The only problem is that no one seems to know both monster genre and ancient Eastern philosophy.
Look, I'm sorry, Krieger, but guys, I think it's really important that we stay focused on this vampire bat issue. We gotta get on these things before they multiply and take on the entire city's blood supply.
Well, I'm sorry, Luke. I'd love to help, but I'm stumped on this one.
All this talk about my amazing power of observation has got me thinking. Blood Bank is situated on the southwestern edge of the city. The harbor, where the second attack took place, is further east. The hospital is further east than that. Main Street, where the last attack took place, is 2 streets east of that. So, presuming the enemy is working from a standpoint of seeking food, and presuming they're working like normal vampire bats, then I'd say home base for our quarry is somewhere around here.
The capital city scrublands. But there's nothing there but scraggy old hills, some factories, and
Caves.
We've only got until nightfall, guys. Because that's when the blood-sucking freaky birds come out of their hole.
Night vision goggles. I adapted them from the old security cameras the corner convenience store threw out a little bit ago.
nice.
Now, the only problem is peripheral vision.
You mean we can only see straight?
Fortunately, we're going in heavy, with focused sonic shock waves. I think we can all agree after what happened on Main Street, we're gonna need every ounce of firepower possible. We good?
We're good.
Good.
It's monster time.
There they are. Capital City Caves.
Let's go.
Unusual. And troubling.
I hear something.
And put on your night vision security cam goggles. Let's go. You okay?
Kind of tough to see out here, huh? No wonder the police have such a hard time identifying people on security cams.
Ow.
Guys?
Okay. There aren't any bats down here. Where's Luke?
Luke? Come on.
What in the world? Giant vampire bats. Giant vampire bats wake up at nightfall. It's nightfall. Guys! Guys!
Luke?
Guys! No, it's broken!
This isn't good.
Hotline to the mayor!
Pick up.
Pick up! Yeah, it's Luke. Yeah, I'm trapped in the scrublands. I'm in this giant factory, and there's these huge vampire bats, and they're about to...
The teeth! Watch out for their teeth!
Guys! We're surrounded! What are we gonna do? Oh no. It's the mayor and his two new image stylists.
What have they done to his hair?
I don't know. What's with the suit?
Oh, is that Luke? Hey, what?
Mr. Mayor, stay back! Whoa. Oh no. It's his hair. They're attracted to the bright red color of his hair and his suit. Guys, we gotta save the mayor before this new makeover does him in.
That's it. The reason they're attracted to the mayor is because all they're seeing is a red haze. Bats have little or almost no actual sight. They see instead by a process called echolocation. It works like radar based on sound waves. Now, if we can just find a way to confuse their sense of echolocation.
Mr. Mayor! Mr. Mayor!
What's he doing?
I get it. Mr. Mayor! Mr. Mayor!
Mr. Mayor!
Mr. Mayor! Mr. Mayor!
Mr. Mayor!
Mr. Mayor!
Yeah!
This is pretty cool.
Shows you once again, sometimes the best ways are the old ways.
They sure are for me. No more new youthful image for me. Those are... I mean, look at my head. Huh? Looks ridiculous. And you two are fired.
Fired?
Will you...
And you four, well, once again,
You saved the day.
Maybe. But if this mystery monster maker keeps coming up with creatures this dangerous, question is for how long?
Blanca?
Well, you did offer me a job, didn't you?
Sure, but
I've already organized the 50s sci-fi movies from the straight horror, and I've separated the space movies from the underwater creature movies. I've got your accounts payable here, and this list here, although I'm not sure what it's about exactly.
That's the list of people who haven't returned their rental DVDs.
All these people haven't returned their videos? Have you called them, pressured them?
I do not believe in pressure. As the philosophers tell us, the pressure of expectation is the first element to breed discontent.
Don't worry. We'll get our videos back.
Okay. Ivanka.
You listen to me, and you listen to me good. You've got something of ours, and we want it back. Oh, I think you know what I'm talking about. Earth versus the interstellar cavemen, Mr. Piazza. And if you can't find it, I'd be more than happy to come over there and find it for you.
I don't think this is gonna work out.
A world of magic.
You are the only person who can see this world.
A world that's freaky.
Who are you calling freaky?
Touchy. Enter the completely normal land of Mayor. New episode Friday at 7.